and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Avdia out there with Williams. And it's Ayton in at the center position. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Gobert with a block. They recover it, and Ayton gets it to go. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
And here are the Trailblazers now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Sharp passes to Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Edwards against Sharp, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Edwards. Portland making their last shot. From deep, Conley. Pure from three-point range.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Chalk up 2 there. Conley's got 5.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Henderson scanning the floor. Ayton with a screen. Conley against Henderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Randle. And Edwards, here we go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the
dude, he was trying to take a charge, not get a transition foul. That's a fucking...
Undeniable.
Well, the athletic...
That's bullshit.
Athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Here's Williams. Outside Sharp. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota leading by 3. Randall inside. He's
Good
against
job,
8.
Randall. Way to be,
Randall, good.
But Randall not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
Pass to Henderson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Henderson's got his second basket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Edwards gets the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Henderson, the pass to Grant.
Yeah, good luck with that game. He's a better defender than you are.
Clock at 6. That one no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Get the goddamn.
Zone for the Blazers. Reith, he's checked in
Obviously,
for
I'm not being
Ayton.
talking.
Walker comes in for Williams. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson.
Plain as day.
Outside Walker.
Not with
Pass
it.
to Simons. Here's Reith. Grant outside. Walker against Randall. Walker passes to Sharp. Over Edwards. No good from the wing.
Defense.
It's not going to go for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Been like 3 or 4 days since I played, so I gotta get my rhythm going. So kind of fucked up right now, so.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the 1. Benton hits the three-pointer.
He's shooting over a chair.
Going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Blazers trail by 4.
Yeah, here we go with this. Julius Randle, guarding
Simons
Simons.
is outside. Fires from the wing. Minnesota with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance
got
they
Simons
displayed over
guarding
the
Naz
course
Reid.
of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said,
Better
"We
make
come in
that
every single
smaller
night
guy
and
on you."
compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team."
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. They host the Hawks after this one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Damn, our stamina's good tonight.
Walker, he's checked in for Abdia. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Now here's Grant. He's scoreless. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Portland.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Puts up a 3. Offensive board. Out left to the wing. From deep, Conley. Simons with a rebound.
Come on, Conley. Now I'm getting there. Goddamn.
3-on-3.
Can't get the fucking shots down.
Batten on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Shoots. Again, the miss by Portland.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few
I guess they're
possessions
just
with
making
the
an
extra
admission
pass.
to stop
We've
Ant-Man
seen
because
that
he
more
ain't
than
driving
once
by
today.
people like he
An
was last
effortless
game.
basket inside.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Edwards against Simons. Pass to Reith. Simons outside. Over Edwards. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Conley.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking try to get that number then.
Here's Henderson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per
Coming
game.
off the bench and
And
lost my
Henderson
drive
has
right by
got some
you.
hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Pass to Edwards. The 3. That shot off the mark.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Abdia outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ayton's got 8.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his range.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Thank you.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Conley passes to Randall. Reed sets a screen. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
For 3, Conley.
There you go.
Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 10.
And what's working here,
I was talking to
each
Conley.
guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Henderson against Conley. Shoots from 12. And And it's good.
Let's take
Off the
advantage
back
of that
the rim and
side.
in.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
To the wing, right side. For three, Randall.
Leave him open. Come
gonna go
on,
that
make it.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. You won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Conley against Henderson. 5 on the clock. Oh, the big
My
dunk
God.
right over Julius Randle.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some
This ain't
emphasis
worth it
on
right
it, too.
now.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randle is screen on Henderson. Conley passes to Randle.
Cannot. I'm glad he made
And
it.
it's Conley who picks up the assist.
I need to fucking, I guess whenever I'm fucked up, I need to put it on goddamn set scene or whatever, the one earlier release.
Hayden with a screen. Here's Sharp.
Cut out of here,
Reed with
bitch.
a block. No good that
Oh!
time. And so it's Minnesota burning this break in the action.
Yeah, I'll get it going. Ant-Man ain't even got going yet.
Keeping the game simple
Yeah.
and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause for our participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Damn, Randall's said
The
it.
passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm not falling out of picking off, picking rolls. I'm just kind of bland right now.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Henderson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Yes, sir!
I mean, he's gonna keep dunking on you because you're fucking teeny tiny. Goddamn.
With both hands.
Nobody fucking helping. I've got help defense set up to an 80.
You're going to see a lot of nights like this.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Slightly early, slightly early. If I fucking hold it any longer, it's gonna goddamn block this shot, bro.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like
Fuck
that.
off of me.
Cost you another
Go,
play.
Ant-Man.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside.
Goddamn
allowing
blazing.
him to beat the contact.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Avdia. Sharp against McDaniels. Sharp passes to Ayton.
Big man, you don't
Challenge.
want to send to the line. DeAndre
Challenge.
Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a
Fine,
challenge,
anyway, get Jaden
that
rest.
call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. The first one falls.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Hits both from the stripe. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Boom.
The triple hit.
Time to get it going.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now Henderson. He's got 12. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
Get it, Dante.
DiVincenzo
Come on.
got a piece of
Get
it.
that back.
DiVincenzo with a steal. And he gets it
There
to
you go. That's
And
that
the
fucking heart and
Timberwolves lead
hustle.
by 13.
That's that heart and hustle. Never
DiVincenzo
give
has
up on
to
the
be
play.
agile
Good
on
job.
the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
Edwards against Avdia. To the inside. Ayton played it in with a nice touch
Jumping
off the
way
window.
too early. I should have had 3 blocks with Gobert.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the
Very glad you
reality.
can shoot threes,
He said,
man, because
"My
I was
body
trying to get you to
told
go to the hole
me,
so you
no
can
more, bro."
fucking
Well, leave that to the youngsters now,
Oop
right?
it.
All right, Allie, thanks.
forgot what
Outside
button makes them
sharp.
cut to the basket. I actually need to check that real quick. I was pretty sure there was holding triangle, I think is what it is. But then if I do that, I can't double tap triangle. It's down here somewhere. Goes around the skip pass button. Right here, hold lob pass, yeah, hold triangle, cut to the basket. I changed that because hold next to the skip pass, so holding triangle cuts to the basket. But then if I do that, do I double tap?
Back to
I'll
Henderson.
find out.
With the drop.
I mean, alright.
That's impressive.
He ain't guarding him anymore.
Henderson, an elite.
He ain't guarding Scoot
And
anymore.
Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Shaden Sharp can be guarded by hand. Actually, he's going to have to be guarded by Conley because this dude's too big. Ant's going to have to stay on him. Gray. Bears on
The
the right.
Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Ayton, and Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 9 points now in the second half.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Left side Sharp.
But one substitution, one player in
Off the
fucks
outside.
everything up.
From behind the arc. And Sharp the bucket on the
And now
assist by
Shaden Sharp's going to get, yeah,
You see
that's
right there
smart.
the
Let's go with the
practice
guy
time
who
Sharp's
Conley's
put in.
guarding.
Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Sharp against Edwards. Lets it go from deep.
Damn it.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
This looks like
Well,
it's
Anthony Simons
perfect
has credited
release,
Damian
man. I
Lillard
don't
for
know why I'm
helping
supposed to
him
hold it
develop.
longer.
Man, BA, can you imagine every day on the opposite
Board.
end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league?
Get that. Shoot up, baby. There we go.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in
Tell it two
transition.
halves.
He
Tell
can
it
be
two
so
halves.
explosive in these situations.
Blazers trail by 15.
I like that shit,
Simons
man. Like,
outside.
this ain't what it's supposed to be.
Jacks up a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds now. Edwards can't hit. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Simons outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset
Everything's
is,
slightly early.
just
Hold it for an
gotta
hour and a
get
half.
The next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
To the middle. Here's Avdia. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got
You got to hold Ant's shot for an hour, and that's like T-max.
It's on
Hold
Anthony
it for
Edwards.
fucking ever. I guess
And
because
some
it's on pro
changes here for
difficulty, I don't
Portland.
fucking
Reed
know.
comes in for Williams.
I don't know why you got to
And
hold
it's
that
Ben
shot so
in for
long.
Sharp.
He literally doesn't
Avdia
take that
has
long
a
to shoot the
ton
goddamn
of
ball.
versatility, and the coaches encourage him.
Glad
to
you made it, because I
explore.
double tap square
This guy
trying to
can make an
spin.
impact
Just
both
do
on
whatever
and
you
off
want to
the
do.
ball.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 14. Avdia from outside.
Ain't missing
hits
that.
the trifecta. Avdia's got 6 here in the...
You know why this is happening? Because their goddamn fucking matchups are fucked up. Nas Reed should not be guarding fucking their point Shaden Sharp, and Julius Randle don't need to be on Avdia. Like, it's... Oh, it's so stupid, bro.
Porter, the three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was
What are
one
you
big
doing?
exclamation point. Or maybe even
What
a
is
question
Randall
mark.
doing?
Anthony Edwards has
Like,
been on display
I'm going to
for
jump behind
Minnesota.
you and try to
An
swat it,
insane
not
quarter.
towards you,
No
not
one
the
can
way you're
stop him.
going, but the
Back
way
after
you
this.
just came from. Like, what the fuck kind of shit was that?
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
I'll see you.
And there have been 2
get
very
Ant
different
for a 2-minute
performances
rest.
from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Chris Finch has called
Recovers
timeout.
quickly.
No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity
Rudy's
to
good.
make sure they're all
Julius
on the
is
same
great.
page here.
Get Dante in for a minute. Let's get Nikhil in.
All right,
Where's
let's check in with
defense?
Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He
And
said the
offense.
moment we take our foot
Get
off the
you
gas,
some.
They're back in
I don't know
it.
why he
Let's
fucking
push
paused,
through the
but
finish
that's
line.
fine.
Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Benton, covered by Alexander-Walker. Walker for 3, fires in the triple.
I literally just watch this. Watch this replay. Watch Julius Randle down here. Julius Randle, he's got his guy. McDaniels is guarding. Julius Randle's is guarding Sharp or whoever that fucking kid is. Don't even know because it's the Blazers. Jeremy Grant's cutting. Sets a screen. McDaniels stays on Grant. What's Randle doing? Either McDaniels needs a switch at, but McDaniels had it. He's a great defender. Randle has to leak out. What are you doing, dude? Just standing there. Like you gonna turn around and kiss him? Dumbass AI, bro. But I'll blame part of that as being on pro difficulty. That's my AI is on pro too. So eventually, once I start winning a little bigger and get more used to it, I will move up. So by the midway through this 82 game season, I will be moved up in difficulty. But still, I was fucking stupid. Randall's better than that.
Defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. To the left wing. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and could beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flood.
Floats one, and Gobert with a block.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Randall, good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their defense has been on
So when did
point
you get
all
off work,
game
Dad?
long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Walker, screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Good job, Gobert.
Gobert's
Oh,
got
baby.
4 rebounds now.
Well, both
What are
him
you
and the
doing?
team seem
Why
to be
would
off
you
their
hop
game
step?
right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as
If
the
I've
clock
got
is
the ball in
winding
my
down.
left hand, why would he, and I press to the left, why would he not do a left-handed dunk? I get that if the ball's in my right hand and I do a left-handed dunk, because if it's ball's in his right hand and you press left, then he does the hop step to the left. But if the ball is in my left hand and I hold R2 into the left, he should dunk it left-handed. If the ball's in my right hand and I hold R2 into the right, it dunks it right-handed. So, but it could be this. This is another thing that they said online to change. It automatically switching your hands or some shit. Let's see. What the fuck was that at? Right here. Passive dribble hand switches. Determine whether to allow passive dribble hand switches when the left stick is released. So when the left stick is released. I don't ever even fucking release it. So that has nothing to do with it because I'm holding the left stick towards the basket the whole time. He shouldn't be switching his hands.
Fourth. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He clearly wants
good.
to talk it
It's
over
all right.
and make
We're gonna
sure
make it
everyone
close.
is focused.
Not much as we did before. But it's... Hey. Sorry, what?
So Portland ends up going with a new group, and Minnesota making a change here. Here's Sharp, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Excuse me, bitch.
Slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a
He's
jam
got
like
30,
that?
so fuck it.
Outside Sharp. Henderson against McDaniels. Back to Sharp. High arcing shot.
Get that fucking shit out of here, boy.
Well,
There you go,
Rudy
Gobert.
loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe
Yes,
at
sir.
you.
Good job,
Daniels,
Daniels.
that's good.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The kick
Get
out
on the
to Williams.
floor.
Pass to Avdia. There's the triple.
Nope.
McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Reed in the post. Defended by Avdia. The kick out to Conley. And here's Edwards outside.
Cash, come on.
Avdia pulls it in.
I don't understand. I don't get it. You have to hold that shot for fucking ever, bro, and he's gonna make it.
Again, the miss by Portland.
Wide open,
Even though he
great
misses
ball
that one,
movement and
the defense has
everything,
gotta
bro.
Talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give
For
up
me-
looks like that.
For
all
me,
game long.
it's when it gets to the top. It should be when the arrow, as soon as the arrow touches the top of the goddamn, as soon as that arrow touches the very top of the other arrow, that's whenever you should release it. But they want you to wait until it goes through it.
1:46 left in the 4th. Edwards for three.
Like that.
Yes,
Yeah, I had to
great
fucking
play
hold
by
that.
Conley to set
That's
it
just
up.
crazy.
Conley's got 8 assists in the game.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's
Nah,
exactly
he was
what
awful
this team
from three
needs from
tonight.
Edwards.
That's a big fucking
Aiton
reason
screen on McDaniels.
they stopped my drive to the goal and I
Henderson.
started pulling up threes.
It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And it was
Gobert's
awful.
got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as
There it
the score
is.
says in a
Let's
great
fucking
win
go,
for the Timberwolves.
bitch.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season.
Gobert would have had that if I would have known who
And
the
as
fuck
it was
I
happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
It was tough to cover all
38.
game long.
Wonder if
One
I
of
can
those
get him
nights where
40
you
at
felt
least.
like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
He had a
55
bad
seconds
game.
left in the fourth.
I could have easily had
Henderson,
50.
pass to Avdia.
Just
Back
fucking
to
missing
Henderson.
threes and started off like 5 for 10 in the first quarter.
Let's go with a 3. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
There it is.
Shot is good.
There's
by
40.
Edwards.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point,
job.
a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Reed against Avdia. Pass to Aiden. Back to Avdia. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Edwards against Sharp. And Edwards slams it in.
You look at what
Bitch.
he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, 23-point win looks a little
So we
better.
see the Timberwolves
Should have
taking
really
the W
probably beat
here.
them by 30,
To
but
walk into enemy territory and
Please.
deliver a performance like that says a
had
lot
a slow
about this
start.
They
Our
really
defense
came in
started
looking
sucking towards
confident
the
and
end.
didn't let anything shake them.
But-
This is what a
but-
dominant
but-
team looks like.
Take
And
40-point
that's gonna do it
games
tonight,
and
folks, for our
23-point win every time. I
For
don't care if
Allie
it's the
LaForce,
Blazers
Grant
or
Hill, and
who
Brent
it is.
Berry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Scoop had 19, Aiton had 14. Like, Gobert just wasn't with it either. But .42, 18 for 20. So he finished strong. So first quarter, 4 for 7, ain't bad, but 1 for 4 in the second quarter. He went 5 for 11 in the first half. 0 for 3 from 3. And 1 from 3, but finished 7 for 11, 6 for 8, 2 for 4 from 3. So it got a little better. It was 3 for 7 from 3 in the second half. So total game shot, 30% from 3. Nine rebounds. He only had 2 rebounds in the second half. Says he had 7 in the first half. Conley's a scorer, but man, it sucks having him out there for defense because they exploit him. And then where's Rudy? He only had 6 rebounds. He had 3 blocks though, and could have had 6. The first quarter, I fucking could have had 3. First half, rather, could have had fucking 3 more blocks. So we'll get it going. Be all right.